I think I'm going to have to put that on hold for now because I don't think we don't quite have the time for that.
Indeed. But that's just the opening contest. After that, we have got a last woman standing match between Valkyrie Grinsdottir and Julia Barbosa for that spot on the Sirens. That's getting solved tonight here at Breakout.
That's a bit of a difficult one. Like, who do you cheer for? On one hand, seeing Julia get humbled, the crowd are going to love that. But on the other hand, do we want Valkyrie to be part of the Sirens? Do we want Alabesta to have that kind of muscle basically under her command? But on the flip side, do we want the Sirens to stay a cohesive unit? Don't know who to cheer for in that one.
And then after that, we've got us a standard match between Cipher and Z-Vonic.
And, well, Z-Vonic, no stranger to the team there of Cypher's teammate, Soldier. She took him on a few weeks back, and unfortunately a losing effort, but she does have a chance here to redeem herself against his tag team partner.
And in our next match, we've got this little, what do I want to call it? Rivalry, I guess, that's kind of sparked up between Tonka and Dwight Slade. It's coming to a head tonight in an Iron Man match.
And for those of you not in the know, Iron Man match, set time limit. Whoever has the most falls, be it by pinfall, be it by submission, be it by count or disqualification, will win once that timer runs out. Two big powerhouses in the ring. Dwight, one head of a brawler, slugger, whatever you like to call him. Tonka, more on the technical side. So we're going to see how those two styles clash under that. How long is the time limit for that one? I think it's a 20-minute time limit.
Yes, 20 minutes. So definitely a knockout, drag-out fight between those two. And then, of course, our main event tonight, the UFW Women's World Championship, is on the line. NDT versus Escarlata in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
And I haven't kept my feelings on this entire thing secret, to say the least. But if we're going to throw my personal bias aside for a moment, it's going to be, again, a contrast of styles here. The ferocity, the power, the technical ability of NDT, but you've also got the determination, the agility, and, well, the crowd support for Escarlata.
Well, we'll just have to see if it's enough to get her through the power of NDT. And that is our program for tonight. Hope everybody's excited for all of this action we got coming up tonight.
Certainly know I am. Hope all you are up in the crowd as well.
But before we get down to that, I do have to take a brief moment to thank one of our partners. So if I could just have your attention for a moment, please. Tonight's show is sponsored by Drow's Little Store, selling expression animations for those intimate moments, classics, fright maps, and a variety of other products. Visit drowslittleWebsite.com for more information. You go check them out. Supporting our partner supports us. So do that. Hope everybody's getting excited, getting ready for the action. We've got lots of great stuff coming up in just a few minutes here. Who is ready for the action tonight here at UFW Breakout II?
Clearly, the UFW Nation is hungry for some action, but it will take a few minutes before we can get to that. But you might be able to satiate your hunger with a snack from, well, where we're sitting right now, the Roach Coach. Get yourself all the wonderful, healthy options that you can get from a food truck like this. I haven't had a chance to look at the menu myself, but I'm sure it's all reasonably priced. I'm sure there's a wide variety of food products for all tastes.
Well, you know, when I went up here, I grabbed one of the menus because I just had to see what that smell emanating out of there was. And well, here's the menu: greaseball burgers, slimy chicken sandwiches, mystery meat burritos, bristled tacos, slop dogs, dirt patch salad, hardtack cookies, off-brand potato chips, and for your drinks, you've got generic soft drinks, extra char coffee, and questionable tap water.
That is the food of the working man, and if I've ever heard it, it gives you the energy to work on a construction site like this, puts hairs on your chest, just what the UFW Nation would need, I say. Especially considering
I think
how much
I'll get some
excitement
food
there's gonna
on
be
the way
tonight.
home.
Oh, come on, Croven, you gotta, just for one day, you gotta let your hair down, you gotta get in touch with the every person.
Do you smell that?
I do, yes, and it's quite an aroma.
Yeah, indeed.
Like, I'm sure if you asked beforehand, they could have gotten you some fancy restaurant food as well, personally delivered to your lap.
Well, I'll manage, but I don't have to like it. No, I do not want any leftover fries. I mean, it's a damn roach coach, for Pete's sake.
Yeah,
How'd you
free
think?
tag with every order.
God, do you think he's bad here, folks? You should see him during Com's night out. He is the pickiest eater I've ever had dinner with.
People yell about funnel cake. Do you really think that this roach coach has funnel cakes?
Have you asked?
Wasn't on the menu, and anyway, if they did, they would probably be disgusting.
Oh, thankfully, folks, all of that negativity from my colleague is soon going to be out the window because we are about 30 seconds away from the stove sharding. So let's get some excitement for UFW Breakout.
Yes, who's ready for the action tonight? I want to get to the punching so I don't have to think about this horrendous smell. And it is showtime! Good evening, UFW Nation. How are you all doing tonight? I hope everybody's getting excited, getting ready for the action, because it's time for UFW Breakout. Hope everybody's getting ready for the action. We got lots of great stuff coming up tonight. My name is Crovin, connoisseur of the punching, also here with
Heavy machinery certified and most dashing meerkat on site, Alex Cohera, but it's not just us two. Who else have we got here tonight?
Your Sin City ringtail, Sylvia Nux, and we cannot forget
your health and safety executive appointed announcer for this evening, Roxanne Jennifer Fox.
Great having y'all up here with me. Great having all of you out there as well. I hope you're all excited. Hope you're all stoked, because it's time for one hell of a show with all of the action, all of the drama, and all of the gratuitous violence you've come to love from UFW. So let's hear it. Let's make some noise. Well, definitely sounds like everybody's ready to get going, so let's head on down to the ring and get things going.
UFW Nation, shake those foundations, smash those windows, and tear down those walls. It's time for Breakout! Our first match this evening is a very special 8-person Battle Royale! At number 2, from Lowell, Indiana, give it up for KO!
A lot more happy for KO than they are for 4715.
And entering at number 3, from San Diego, California, let's make some noise for Tony Richan! Your fourth competitor for this evening, from Fort Worth, Texas, Luca Ross! The fifth competitor on our card this evening, from Mobile, Alabama, Officer Roy Carter! Your sixth competitor, all the way from Takaka, New Zealand, Barker Kai! Seventh on the card, hailing from the Golden Stallion, make some noise for Nate Fox!
Certainly a stacked ring in there so far. You got the size and power of Luca. Got the viciousness there of Barker, the agility of Nate Fox, the genius of Officer Roy Carter. It could be anyone's game. But who is the 8th competitor?
Ladies and gentlefolks, introducing your 8th competitor for the Battle Royale, hailing from Austin, Texas, please welcome back, Purity!
Oh, well, that's a different look.
Oh, that is not who I was expecting to be the 8th competitor in this match.
No, me neither. And
I did not see that coming either.
Well,
looking like that either, I didn't expect.
Well, from the sounds of it, the crowd are happy to see Purity, and why wouldn't they be? But last time we saw her was after her speech after being unmasked. And for those of you with good memory, the individual that unmasked her is in that ring right now. So I imagine a certain little raccoon might be feeling a little bit nervous.
I think for a moment as she entered the ring, she was staring daggers right at Hacker, too.
Well, this is going to be crazy, I think. Look at all of these people in the ring here.
That is an understatement. You gotta wonder who's the favorite here. You would think on paper it would be Luca Cross, because or Luca or Purity, because they are both the biggest people in the ring, the strongest. But that could also make them the biggest targets.
And there's the bell.
On the other hand, you got someone like Tanny, who might be look unassuming, but she's got that lower center of gravity. It could be difficult to get her over the top rope.
And Tani squaring off with Luca. Purity squaring off with Nate. Roy and KO going at each other. And Hacker 4715 and Barca locking up here.
Yeah, looks like everyone had their eyes on an opponent and they've picked their targets.
Hey, where's the ref? Why ain't you counting? What? Hey!
Wait, what is Officer Roy Carter? Is he going for a pinfall?
He is, but
Oh,
that's
boy.
not how you win a battle royale.
Did Tony distract the ref again? What the heck?
Oh, for the love of God, Roy.
In case anybody else is confused on how you win a battle royale, you knock your opponent over the ropes, and once their feet touch the ground, they are out. Last person left in the ring is the winner.
Here I was about to say that Roy Carter might stand a good chance here, because this is just a unruly situation. Nothing new for the officer of the law, but well, he proved me wrong right away.
And a big slam from Luca on Tani there. Meanwhile, KO just unloading on Roy. Purity now unloading on Nate, and here comes 4715. Oh, right in. Right into that slam from Barca there.
Oh, bodies are going all over, bodies are splatting on the canvas. But so far, it looks like no alliances have formed yet, and you would think a few of those members in the ring would think, you know what, Luca, Purity, they're both 300-pound powerhouses. It might be a good idea to team up on them, but forming those alliances, it could end up backfiring on you.
So far, though, everybody's pretty much stayed with their chosen target so far. Luca just unloading on Tani in the corner. Purity making Nate well acquainted with her knee.
Oh, wait a second, Roy Carter on the far side of the ring.
And over he goes from KO. Big kick from KO, and Roy goes over, and his feet are on the ground. That is him out.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't put any money on Roy Carter on this occasion.
Quite honestly,
So far-
I'm not surprised he's the first one out.
So far, both of the powerhouses have their opponents cornered, but it looks like Tanny's managed to get herself out of there, and she's retreated to the corner with KO. How are they going to interact in this match?
Well, that is actually an interesting thing. I mean, what's going on between them? Well, there can only be one winner of this match. Oh, and Tani just ambushing 4715 from the side there.
From the looks of it, it looked like Hacker was trying to go after Purity from behind, but like you said, intercepted from Tanny there.
KO and Arca both taking a breather, as is Luca. Nate just hammering on Purity with some massive punches. Yes, more of the punching, please.
Not a bad idea to find yourself
Taking
a
her all the
corner
way to the
and,
corner, too.
Yeah, not a bad idea to find yourself a corner and take a breather. If you're not in the middle of the ring, then you're not going to be an obvious target to begin with.
Oh, looks like KO is squaring up with Luca, and a massive drop kick from Luca off the ropes.
That is 300 pounds barreling feet first into his chest.
Oh, and looks like 47-15 and Tani are locked up right by the ropes.
In the corner, Nate getting the better of Purity there. Varka in the corner there. Taka catching his breath, not a bad idea. Conserve his energy.
Ooh, and a big drop kick from 47-15 against Tani. And Luca sending KO into the corner. 47-15 sending Tani to the center of the ring.
Meanwhile, Purity trying to fight off Nate in their corner. That forearm club.
Now, Nate's not a small person. He's 240 pounds, but trying to go up close and personal with Purity, not the smartest of moves.
Everybody's at the side here. Like fatigue starting to set in as people are taking a breather. Looks like 47-15 tried to go with a wheel kick on somebody, but didn't find a target. And
for a moment, it looked like everyone sort of like backed off, tried to reassess the situation, figure out who they want to go after, not want to making any risky moves.
Tani and 47-15 locked up. Luca unloading punches on Varka, but Varka getting in there with some headlocks. KO glaring at 47-15 as she's beating on Tani. Is he about to intervene in that?
You mentioned there can only be one winner, but if those two team up, they could potentially get everyone else out of the ring and then turn it into a one-on-one.
Oh, and KO does come in and grabs up 47-15.
Meanwhile, an Arctic Stunner from Nate Fox out of nowhere onto Purity. Purity's down.
Oh, and
wait a
Tani
second.
just tosses 47-15 over the ropes.
Well, the combined effort there of Tani and KO proving fruitful there to get rid of Hacker 47-15.
47-15's feet touch the ground, and that is that.
And you mentioned Purity on the ground earlier. That might be the best place for her. If you're 300 pounds and if you're on your back, then good luck trying to get you over the top rope.
Looks like KO and Nate are locked up. Looks like Purity and Luca are squaring up.
Two big powerhouses coming to a collision in the middle of the ring.
Nate and KO still locked up. Now Luca and Purity locked up. Varka and Tani are right across the ring from each other, and looks like both of them are just going to take a breather for now.
They're just trying to gather their wits, especially with all the chaos that's happened so far.
Looks like Purity's getting the better.
Headlock.
And in the corner there, looks like Purity's getting the better hand of Luca, managing to force her back into the corner. You don't see many people do that.
Yeah, well, if anybody can, it's Purity.
But with the numbers dwindling, you got to imagine that those two are going to start becoming the favorites, because the less people there are in there, then that's less people that they have to worry about ganging up on them.
Oh, and some wrist lock action and escaping going on between KO and Nate.
I wish
it looks like Luca sends Purity across right into Tani.
Oh no, Tani just got sandwiched in the corner. Oh no, Luca's not going to do what I think she's going to do.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And now Luca and Purity squaring up.
Oh, for a moment I thought Tani was going to become just a pancake in the corner there if Luca came in full guns blazing.
Absolutely.
Purity swinging, backing Luca out of there and going for the wrist here.
But while that action is going on, Nate and KO still trading back and forth. Neither of them seeming to be able to get the upper hand on the other. Varka being very clever, using that warrior instinct of his, staying in the corner, allowing himself to catch his breath, collect himself, assess the situation.
I can change at any moment, though. Ani could decide she wants to go in, although it looks like she's still recovering. But you never know. These matches anything can happen. Looks like Nate and KO are in the corner and still wrenching on wrists in the middle of the ring here. And Luca managing to put Purity on the ground there.
Well, earlier on, Purity managed to overpower her, but on this occasion, Luca able to out-wrestle her.
And Nate just unloading with the elbows in the corner on KO. Meanwhile, Tani and Varka still taking a breather in the corner. And Nate just not showing any let up as he's pounding away on KO, and looks like Purity just gave Luca the old European uppercut.
Those two
and now going in with some stomps.
Those two absolute mountains just hammering each other with big blows, but each time getting back up.
Very close to each other in weight, those two are. Luca with a slight height advantage.
Both of them north of 7 foot. Both of them, well, theirs makes no difference, 300 pounds.
Oh, and looks like KO has Nate wrapped up and is just pounding on his face there. Looks like Tani's getting up. Is she going to make a move here?
Tani could be a bit of a wild horse here. She might be one of the smartest individuals in that ring if she can stay out of people's business.
Is she lining up on Luca and Purity? She is. Oh, and going in for a rear naked choke on Luca.
Basically dangling off of Luca's back there, but she's got those arms around her neck. But if she KOs Luca with that sleeper, what's she going to do next? Because she isn't going to be able to pick her up and throw her out after that.
Oh, and Luca getting close to the ropes over there. Purity taking advantage of this situation to take a breather. Meanwhile, KO and Nate still wrestling it out in the corner.
Oh no, wait a second.
Tani just went over.
Luca able to reach back, grab hold of her, and throw her over the top rope.
What a snap nair by Luca.
I guess this is not going to be the big effing show for the big effing deal tonight.
And we go. Feet touch the ground. That will be it for Tani.
And that could spell additional doom for someone like KO. You know, Tani is essentially the closest thing KO had to any sort of an ally. Now it's absolutely every fur for themselves now.
Looks like while that was happening, KO managed to get in the corner, and Nate and Purity are locked up with each other. And looks like Luca has started focusing on Varka. Varka's probably the freshest person in the ring right now. Nate with a huge wheel kick on Purity.
Oh, Nate does not want to be playing up to the crowd like that. If he stops for a moment, someone could have come up from behind.
Oh,
and
Varka goes to the ropes, comes back, gets scooped up and put down with a sidewalk slam.
Immediately, that lack of fatigue is already going to be put to the test.
Oh, wait a second,
Nate there. From Luca.
Nate there nailing Purity with the Arctic Cold Stunner. She's down, but again, that's not going to really help him at the moment. If she's down, he's not going to be able to get her back up that easily.
Nate now looks like he's going to square up with Luca. Or maybe not. He thought about it.
Would be ahead of a statement if he can throw out the two biggest people in the ring, but maybe he realized that's going to be a taller task than he originally thought.
That he goes after Varka. Luca deciding perhaps this is a moment to get rid of the other big powerhouse in the ring. She goes in for Purity. Meanwhile, Varka just giving Nate the business on the ground. KO taking a breather in the corner.
Now we've talked about the power of Luca and Purity, but do not underestimate the power of Varka. He might not be as big, but he's damn near as strong as them.
Luca goes to the ropes, comes back swinging. Just pounding it in there.
Purity's going to want to be careful as well. If she gets backed up too far towards the rope, that height is going to be a disadvantage. Like a lot of that weight is in the upper body, the shoulders, the torso. If that goes over the top rope, she's going to risk falling out.
Big kick from Purity to put a stop to whatever Luca was planning, and a forearm club.
And a big clothesline from Barca on Nate there. Luca still swinging on Purity. And Purity swinging right back as Varka tries to stomp Nate flat.
KO in the corner there, watching those two powerhouses going about it, and wisely not intervening, because we saw what happened to Tani when she did.
Yeah, you did not want to be on the wrong end of a massive kick like the one Luca just did onto Purity.
Oh, Purity now backing Luca up towards the ropes.
This could be trouble for Luca.
Nate looking a little unstable.
Oh, no, wait a second. It looks like Nate
taking all those knees to face, that could absolutely...
It looked to me like Varka and Nate were exchanging some words there.
Oh, perhaps they see an opportunity to eliminate the two biggest threats in this competition. Even KO seems to be ready to get in on this.
Oh, they absolutely have to do this. This might be their only chance.
KO comes in off the ropes, and we got Dropkick City, and both Purity and Luca go over the ropes.
Oh, they saw their moment and they took it.
A huge play by those two. Luca not happy about it, and both their feet touch the ground. They are both out.
Well, that was the problem with being the biggest people in the ring. You become the biggest target, and finally those other three realized they had to get rid of them both, otherwise there might have been no chance of them winning.
Now Varka and KO locked up. Nate gonna take a back seat here. This has basically become a triple threat match.
I mean, that also goes to show, just because you're the biggest in the ring doesn't mean that's an advantage. When you're that big and you've got that much weight up top, if that goes over the top rope, the rest of you is going to follow.
Oh, indeed. Oh, Nate breaking that up with a wheel kick.
Now it's going to be difficult to determine who's going to have the advantage here. Nate is the biggest, but he's not exactly light when it comes to the agile department. Varka, I would say, is the strongest. KO's the more technically sound. Could be anyone's game here. But right now, Nate has the advantage. He's got to pick who he's going to go after, but if he stretches himself out too thin going for the both of them, that could backfire.
Looks like he's chosen to go after Varka.
That might be the best option. Varka is the most powerful person in the ring right now, I would say.
Yes, pound for pound between the three of them, you would have to give the strength advantage to Varka.
KO, though, has taken a beating in this match, and I'm not sure how much longer he has left. Varka, not only being the strongest, he had a very long session where he was just chilling in the corner, and that could very well play to his advantage right now. Because Nate was up and close with pretty much everybody else the entire match. And so far, Nate on the top right here with these punches.
And it looked like for a moment Nate was making a mistake by not trying to throw Varka out immediately, trying to soften them up more, but it does look like he's getting the advantage now.
This is a dangerous place for Varka to be.
Better to be in the corner than against the ropes themselves, but not that much better. Got the turnbuckles for support.
Ooh, and just getting shoved down there. Although these two need to be careful. Just like in a triple threat match, there is that third opponent. KO could come in and spoil this party at any moment. Another Arctic Cold Stunner from Nate. And, well, just as I said it, here comes KO to grab Nate up.
Nate spending a little bit too much time trying to soften up Varka there, but KO coming in from behind, but Nate able to flip him up and over. But then again, that just leaves him again at square one. Both of his competitors are on the canvas. That's going to do him no good in throwing him over the top rope. Oh, and
Ooh.
just taking KO's head off with that kick. If he expends too much energy, though, trying to soften them both up, that could backfire as well.
Barca taking a breather in the corner. Nate backing KO up to the ropes. This is a dangerous place for KO.
Can't stop think of something now.
Oh, but KO scoops him over!
Second.
Massive back body drop right over the ropes. Nate never saw it coming till he was going over.
No, Nate threw everything into that final punch, but KO was able to duck down, get onto him, and use that momentum to get him over the top rope.
And with that,
obviously not happy about it. Now this just leaves the showdown between KO and Varka.
but the rule still applies. You have to go over the ropes.
And what's going to prevail here is Varka's power going to be what helps him win and throwing KO over the top rope, or will KO able to just keep outmaneuvering him, keep out wrestling him, and get him over with smarts rather than power?
Oh, we'll just have to see. They lock up here. The strategy has to be a lot different now, as it's a one-on-one. But unlike a normal match, there are no pins, there are no submissions. It's over the ropes.
And there are no disqualifications either, so if they wanted, they could just grab something and start walloping each other. And
massive spine buster.
Oh, man.
Just splatting KO on the canvas now, peeling him off of it. That might have been all he had left in him.
Yeah, it was exactly not the kind of hang time KO wanted to experience, especially the whiplash. But wait a minute.
Oh, wait, I spoke too soon.
Backflip kick followed by a bicycle kick. Now Varka on the ground. KO to the ropes. And leg drop off the ropes.
He expended all of that energy getting him down, but does he have enough to finish the job?
And going for the pickup here.
Sending him off to the
Off
ropes. Drop kick.
Oh, big drop kick.
Drop kick. It looked like Varka's legs left the canvas for a moment, but he was able to stop himself from going over the top rope at the very least.
That was probably KO's intention to send him over the ropes, but wasn't quite enough. Varka able to stay on the inside.
Yeah, I think Varka realized it doesn't matter how I fall down in the ring as long as I don't fall down outside the ring.
And he comes off the ropes, the big boot.
Varka is just going to need to just grab hold of KO, keep hold of him, and just yeet him out of that ring the first chance he gets now, because if it just goes on any longer, that power might run out.
Off to the corner. Varka looks like he's going to go coast to coast on the pain train. Oh, massive Yakuza kick.
Well, knocking out KO might not be the worst idea, because yeah, he's going to be dead weight, but he's not exactly going to be able to fight back. Oh, and that's a precarious position for KO to be in right now.
This is about the worst place KO could be. A good shove and he'll go over now.
Shove, a punch, losing his balance, anything.
Up we go. Oh! And KO able to push him down and follow it up with that massive splash.
What a way to stay alive in this match.
Oh, absolutely. I thought he was going over for sure there.
That's a good thing he didn't from that height. That would have been a nasty fall.
Oh. And trading some blows here.
Both of them, yeah, like you said, trading blows, but I don't see, but there doesn't seem to be as much spice and pepper in those shots. I think they're both running on fumes here.
Even then, you would kind of give the advantage to Varka.
Oh, Varka there looking like he was
advantage.
Varka there looking like he was realizing he was running out of his power, so he used his head.
Oh!
KO over the top rope.
Oh,
No,
he's tired.
Hanging on for dear life.
But he's able to get back up. Varka not quick enough to send him all the way down. Okay, I was like, I'm not done yet.
Okay, a little bit of smug energy there, and well, you can't blame him for it. Oh no, wait a second.
Oh, and Varka again sends him over. But again, it looks like he's able to grab the ropes and keep from going over.
I think he landed on the apron and just scrambled to get himself back underneath the bottom rope.
Still, that's got to be extremely painful, just landing on the apron in the first place.
He is just a shove at the foot, a basement drop kick, anything, and Varka wins this, but KO able to get back to his feet, but he's still on the wrong side of those ropes.
Very dangerous, precarious position for KO right now. And Varka right here. I think Varka sees victory within grasp here as they lock up across the ropes.
KO just, no, I think that was just KO grabbing onto him for dear life, because if he's got hold of Varka can't get rid of him.
Monkey nut over the ropes, they both go over. Who hit first?
I didn't get a good look at it.
We may have to let the officials call this one.
Oh, wait, I think one of Varka's legs is propped up against the apron.
No, that's KO's leg.
Oh, yeah, KO's leg, so I'm sorry, forgive me.
Well, if KO can keep that leg up there, he may just...
I don't know if that was instinct or if that was luck, but whatever it is, we're going to find out from the official.
Varka's feet haven't quite touched the ground yet, but... Oh, no, there's the call. A close by his whisker to KO to win this Battle Royale.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and recipient of the Golden Hard Hat, KO!
That was a hell of a way to end that match. It looked like Varka had full control of the situation. He had KO out on the apron. He was in the best position, but KO just grabbed hold of him for dear life, did not let go, and yanked him over the top rope with him.
Had they fallen a different way, this could have been a different result.
Like I said, I don't know if that was luck, if that was instinct. Maybe KO realized what he was doing. Maybe he just had the look at a jaw there and his foot ended up on the apron as he went down. But regardless, it doesn't really matter because he is the winner of the Golden Hard Hat.
There you go.
My God, so much energy, so much excitement in the first match, and that is only the first match. We still have so much more coming up tonight, folks. I don't know if we have the energy to make it through here up here on the home stairs.
There you go. KO able to secure the gold, well, by the luck of his foot.
And the Snap Nation in the crowd in full force right now. And why wouldn't they be after a huge win for KO?
Well, he's going to be feeling it in the morning, but if anything, that just makes it even more worth it. Putting in the physical effort and then feeling the results the next day.
And there you go. Our first match tonight in the books. We've got a lot more coming up.
And thankfully, we at least have a few moments to catch our breath and get ready for our next match.
But before we do have to take a brief moment to thank another one of our partners. So we can just have your attention for a moment, please.
Don a pair of comfy jeans and don't forget your sweater. Let the crisp, piney air refresh your senses while enjoying a relaxing horseback tour of our scenic Northwest U.S. equestrian town. Skate the night away at Moonlight Rollerway, bowl that perfect 300 at Milky Way Lanes, or get that hole-in-one at Level Up Mini Golf. Head to Whitetail Station for a train ride you cuddlesome types are sure to enjoy. All that and more to explore at Fauna. Please visit our website, fauna.club.
Indeed, do go check them out. Supporting our partner supports us. Well, we've got more coming up, so let's head on down to the ring and get to it.
Match 2 this evening is a last woman standing match. Introducing first, she is one half of the Sirens, hailing from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, standing at a height of 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 150 pounds. Let's make some noise for Julia B. Barbosa!
While the crowd not exactly thrilled to see Miss Barbosa, interesting thing I noticed, not only coming out wearing her Sirens gear, but also coming out to the Sirens entrance theme. That might be her little way of making a statement early on, saying that she plans to win this no matter what.
Oh, indeed, absolutely.
As you heard the match, go on then.
A lot of things have to be racing through her mind, though. Because a match like this, like essentially her spot on the Sirens potentially on the line here.
Not just any match, last woman standing match. And for those of you that didn't do your homework, that does mean there will be no pinfalls, there will be no disqualifications, ring outs, count outs, they mean absolutely nothing. The goal is just to knock your opponent down and make sure they stay down for that 10 count.
And introducing her opponent for this evening, hailing from pure Ukraine, Iceland, at a height of 7 foot inches, weighing in at 260 pounds. Make some noise for Valkyrie Kingsdottir!
Now, while Valkyrie might not be my favourite individual, and from the sounds of the UFW Nation, opinions there are split as well. You cannot deny the fact that she is an intimidating presence in the ring. And while our first match certainly had a lot of action, you just know any match that has Valkyrie in it is going to have a lot of violence. Oh no, wait, Julia!
Oh!
Julia not waiting for the match to start, and well, you know what? The rules don't say that she has to in this kind of environment.
Oh, indeed. This is a last woman standing match, meaning in order to win, you got to put your opponent down for a 10 count.
Julia perhaps realizing against an opponent that has the size, power, and potentially viciousness advantage over her like Valkyrie, she needs to get in there fast and end this as quickly as possible.
Oh, going coast to coast here, and Valkyrie ready for it this time. Giving her the old
Otherwise,
big
that will
boot.
happen.
I'm sure
Julia
Valkyrie
gave her-
is none too pleased about being ambushed like that.
Julia gave Valkyrie a second, and well, she introduced that boot to her face.
Oh, massive headbutt followed by a massive sidewalk slam. Perhaps the early strike from Julia not having the effect she anticipated it would. They both go to the ropes.
And Julia looking like she ran right into a train there as Valkyrie nails her with that spear. You gotta wonder, if you were Julia, the last thing you want to do is get into a one-on-one fight with Valkyrie, but as I say that, able to take her leg out from under her.
That is
true.
true.
In this kind of environment, you got to think Julia's going to want to take advantage of the rules as much as she can, try to equalize that physical disadvantage she's at.
Of course, Valkyrie more than likely to have the same plan, taking advantage of the rules. But we're going to be in for a very, very aggressive match here as Julia going on with the spinning toe hold here. Very painful. And then following it up with an elbow drop right on the leg.
Yeah, but
Right
while
where she had been twisting.
those advantages might help Valkyrie, they might be essential for Julia. And speaking of advantages, yeah, going for the leg, spinning toe hold, elbow drop to the leg. If she can take out that size and strength, she might stand a chance.
Up top rope and
Went for a springboard moonsault there, but Valkyrie able to roll it out of the way.
And right in there with a bulldog. Not good news for Julia at all. So far, Valkyrie starting to take advantage in this match and become on top. But, I mean, you never know. The way to win is you got to put your opponent down for 10. And that is a lot harder than just getting a pin.
Like you said, not good news for Barbosa, but it might also be not good news for the rest of the UFW nation. If Valkyrie wins this, she will become part of the Sirens, and I don't like the concept of Valkyrie's muscle with Alabaster's mindset.
And Valkyrie going coast to coast, massive corner splash.
260
And it looks like she's going to
pounds.
go again.
Oh, no, went for it again.
Oh, but Julia was able to get either an elbow or a knee up, didn't quite see which. And now
Yeah, she
following
got
it
her
up with a
legs up.
massive moonsault.
Yeah, she got her legs up just in the nick of time, too.
Managed to stop her momentum and then quite literally throwing herself at Valkyrie, and that might be her best chance. And now that she's got her down, she's got to keep her down.
Julia's strategy has to be keep Valkyrie on the ground and keep pounding her hard and just beat her to a pulp.
Absolutely, because once Valkyrie is on her feet, Julia's at a massive disadvantage.
Absolutely. Any opening Valkyrie will get, and she will get right back up, and we'll just go back to where we were before this. And
No.
that's an opening that's easy to forget you have in a match like this.
Oh, Valkyrie sending that boot where boots are not meant to be sent.
But a very sound strategy on Valkyrie's part, though, because it absolutely terminated Julia's momentum she was building.
That
Yeah,
and no disqualification on last woman standing match. Oh,
Running her over there.
Massive punching lariat. This is
Yeah.
bad news for Julia if this match continues going this way.
Yeah, like you said, no disqualification. So low blows, grab a chair, throw her into the construction equipment. The only thing Valencia can do is, well, scowl at them.
Oh, and
oh!
Valkyrie just scoops Julia over the ropes, and she goes all the way down to the ground.
Almost hitting the stairs there, and that could have... Oh, if she had hit those, that could have ended it right there and then.
I do want to take real quick, just a brief moment. We do have some special merchandise for Breakout tonight. You can see it over there against the fence. It's all lit up there. Go check that out. You'll only be able to get it tonight, folks.
Yes, more merchandising, please.
Looks like Julia went down for a 4 count while I was telling everybody about the merch. But
And
she's back up and looks like she's going to the hardware store, and up looks like she's got a chair.
And it looks like to me, Valkyrie's getting a little bit overconfident, a little bit distracted. She did not stay on Julia, and that could prove fatal.
Valkyrie not intimidated by the chair, goes right in, but takes it to the face.
That was a rookie mistake from Valkyrie there. She took her eyes off of Barbosa, and look what happened.
Yeah, the thing to do is rush in there and don't let this chair get swung, but he didn't quite do that.
And I spoke earlier about Julia using the rules to find an equalizer. A steel chair is a pretty good equalizer. Doesn't matter how big and powerful Valkyrie is, still beats flesh.
I'd actually put Valkyrie down for 3.
Oh, and another shot over the top of the head there.
Valkyrie goes down again.
And I think that
I
shot
think
might have
she's
opened her
leaking.
up.
He gets right back up, though. No count this time. Oh, well, maybe a count of 1. Now
Julia
they
going in
start
for another-
grappling for the chair.
Gonna go for another strike. Valkyrie able to get her arms up. Oh no. Well, the chair was effective while it lasted, but it looks like that last hit might have just angered Valkyrie more than anything. Oh my, oh god.
Oh.
Springing
And there
her
we
rocket.
go. With the
Springing
close
her
your
rocket.
eyes and count to F. And now
It just pile driving her onto the dirt. That was, oh.
going to grab her up. Oh. Slamming the head into the side of the ring there.
And then following up with a snake eyes, face first right into the apron. That's a steel bar underneath that cloth. That cloth's not going to offer much protection.
They're trying to call him back in the ring.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. Oh no.
Big roundhouse and down goes.
Well, Valkyrie kicked Julia low earlier. Julia returning the favor.
Julia now slipping back in the ring. Valkyrie on the ground.
One hand, I don't blame Julia for trying to create some space.
Yeah, earlier that was Valkyrie getting overconfident. Julia, I think this is a necessity. She needs to back off, assess the situation.
Got an idea?
Oh! And a massive Sasuke special from Julia over the ropes.
Throwing caution to the ring. Well, throwing caution to the wind by throwing herself out of the ring.
And Julia waiting for Valkyrie to get up. And, oh, massive curb stomp.
Driving her face into the dirt, and folks, that head of hers is still opened up. She's just going to be getting little bits of grit and sand all in that open wound. That's gonna smart.
Here comes the count on Valkyrie. 1, 2.
That could be just what's
3.
needed. No, wait.
Still on the ground.
Move a little bit.
She left a nice hyena face-shaped, well, crater in the ground there from that curb stomp.
How does it 4, 5? And Valkyrie is up at 5.
Oh,
And she is not happy one bit.
That adrenaline, that anger getting her back up.
Oh, and getting a little fisticuffs action here.
Valkyrie trying to swing. Was missing.
Getting
Judy
some
tried to
punches
get
and
in
headbutts in there.
Judy tried to get her own shots in, but Valkyrie able to overpower her. And oh!
Tossing Julia over up against that light generator there, and I think I saw some sparks fly out of it when she hit it.
Yeah, those things are built to last, but they're also not really built to have people thrown at them.
That could be trouble. If
Krogan, do we
Valkyrie
own the equipment,
noticed
or
that.
Do we own the equipment, or are we just contracting it at the moment? Because this
no.
might get this might get expensive.
And now Valkyrie on the ground. Julia unloading some kicks.
Unloading the kick is an understatement there. She just punted her in the face. Leaving her out there. Deciding that she was going to back off, catch her breath, maybe thinking she's done enough damage.
Count is up to 4.
Oh, I think that's also not a bad strategy. Even if Valkyrie gets up, which she does here at 5, now that's more energy that she has to expend just trying to make it back to Julia.
So far,
Unless Julia's
Julia-
gonna charge at her. No!
oh,
And there's the other side of that coin. Yeah, she was able to back off and let Valkyrie get back up, but that just gave Valkyrie all the chance she needed to see Barbosa coming.
all she had to do was step aside, and well, Julia got a face full of dirt. Big forearm club there. Oh, got her up. Oh, and all the way over with that suplex.
Landing onto that mound of dirt and rolling right back on to the flat dirt below.
Valkyrie up on the apron. This could be bad for Julia. Valkyrie's outweighs her by over 100 pounds. If she comes down on top of her, oh my God, this could end bad.
And
Oh,
Valkyrie
boy.
on the top rope.
Oh no!
Oh, and a double foot stomp all the way to the ground.
That was 260 pounds on her ribs. Oh, there's no way she hasn't suffered some kind of injury from that.
That could be the beginning of the end for Julia right there.
Oh no!
Got her up.
She might just be putting the nail in the coffin here. Oh no!
Oh,
Over the shoulder backbreaker.
not fun at all for Julia. I think Valkyrie is starting to regain the upper hand in this match.
Be some bruised ribs, cracks in there, maybe. Julia's trying to get back up, but this might just be adrenaline working now for her more than anything else.
Up to 4, 5. And she's up. Valkyrie coming right back in.
Oh, she's up, but she's a bloody mess. Just look at her face there.
And Valkyrie going in with a headbutt. They're both leaking.
Oh,
It's making a bigger mess there. Oh, but
no.
neither of them giving up. Valkyrie with the end of the line there.
like I said, I think it's just adrenaline at this point because Julia, she got back up, but she wasn't able to put much in the way of offense there. Valkyrie's not done yet.
Oh, getting in there with the Fenrir drop.
Oh no, not another one. Oh, and another backbreaker.
Right, mess with that back enough times, she might not be able to move.
Yeah, and yeah, enough backbreakers. Those legs aren't going to be helping her whatsoever.
That is up to 4. 5. Julia's starting to get up. 6. She better hurry. 7. This could be bad news if she can't get up. Right at 8.
Up at the count of 8, but yeah, she's not steady. I don't think she even... Well, she barely knows where she is right now, I would say.
The damage, I think, is done.
Valkyrie quick to pounce.
I think by getting up, Julia's just delaying the inevitable at this point. Valkyrie's got her up. This will be it right here.
A powerbomb might seal the deal.
This is gonna be it right here.
No, wait.
Oh, Julia able to pull her down into a facebuster. Valkyrie taking just a little too long up there.
Perhaps a last gasp effort there. Julia, blindly, I would say, able to use Valkyrie's momentum against her, grabbed hold of her hair and drove her into the dirt.
Now going to pick up again and... Oh, going for kicking in the face, pulling her into each kick.
Yeah, to hell with being technical and pretty anymore. Just kick your opponent in the face. I think that's the only thing she can do right now.
There's the holy cow. And down goes Valkyrie. Valkyrie gets thrown into the generator and, well, a massive shower of sparks.
That thing that exploded in Valkyrie's face.
Surprised the lights are still on after that.
But look at Julia, she's down as well. That might have taken every last bit of effort she had, well, remaining in her body just to throw Valk like that.
What is that? 5. Who's gonna get up?
6. Both
Will
still
either of
down.
them get up?
I
What
think
if
I
this
heard
ends in a
Zabs
double
and-
count out? That's
think I
7.
heard-
Julia trying to
Julia's
climb the side.
Julia now with the better positioning, she's got the apron. Valk's got nothing
She's
to grab
up.
onto.
Valkyrie trying to get up. The count is 9. It might not be enough time. That's 10. Valkyrie just not quick enough getting up.
Here is your winner, Julia B. Barbosa!
Julia now with the spatial awareness needed. She realized she was close to the apron. She grabbed hold of it. Valkyrie, she didn't have anything around her that she could grab hold to except maybe the generator. But well, if she grabbed hold of that, she might have just got shocked again. Oh, wait a second.
Here comes Alavesta.
Anavesta, the one responsible for this whole, well, as far as she would probably be concerned, a game for her. But for those two, it was damn near life or death.
Cut my music, you fools in the back. Good next time I come back, I'm using you as a walking. Thank you. Julia, my good friend. Your spot was never in any real danger. I just need to get that killer instinct back in you that you've lost. And I know if I got that blood of yours boiling enough, I would see it again. We have to be this vicious if we want to take the titles and make them ours.
Thank you, Rusty. Thank you. I know now we can do it all. We will win the titles. I feel vicious now.
Just as I had planned. And for you, Val. You've proven what I knew. You are also vicious. Win at any cost. My offer still stands. The three of us wouldn't just rule the tag team, we'd rule all of UFW. Please let me hear those boos. I love them. They're music to my ears.
Well, I didn't respect you at the start of this. But I do now. It would be an honor to have you as a partner.
Understandable. We all have our own ways in this world of life and in the seas. We will run into you again somewhere down the road, I have no doubt. Enjoy your time. My offer will always be available. And if you need guidance, please come to me. All need a little help from time to time. Julia, my friend and partner, let us go. We have plans to make for the tag teams. Until then, landlubbers, I bid you adieu.
Well, as inadvertent as it may seem, I think Valkyrie might have done us a bit of a favour there by refusing that offer. Those three had gotten together. That would have been well, that would have been a concern for the entire UFW nation, the entire roster.
Well, I thought it would have been an interesting thing to see. But it does make me wonder what these other plans Valkyrie has are.
Well, Corbin, you would find it interesting. You're not one that's in the line of fire, except when they come over to your precious table.
Well, you know, these tables up here are junk. I don't care if these get wrecked.
Yeah, I was wondering how you were managing to survive with such a low-class table. And well, with the lighting fixture though exploding, I'm assuming that's going to be on Carpathia's tab.
I don't know. But what I do know is we have to thank another partner. So if I could just have everybody's attention for a moment, please. Club Furzona is a proud sponsor of our ring tonight. Get ready for positive vibes at Club Furzona. Great DJs, great events. All in all, a great place to hang out. Do go check them out. We also thank Furzona greatly for hosting us. Do go check them out. Supporting our partner supports us. So do support them. Well, anyway, we've got more coming up. So let's head on down to the ring and get it going.
Ladies and gentlefurs, your third match for this evening is going to be a regular singles match scheduled for one fall. Coming out first, making his way to the ring. Slithering his way out through the grids, standing at a height of 6 foot even, weighing in at 190 pounds. You won't see him coming. Cipher!
The crowd showing about as much love towards Cipher as they did his tag team partner Soldier when he went one-on-one with Z. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be a regular match. No special stipulations, just in full submission.
Cipher on a lot of momentum after his victory against Vextex too.
Is that momentum going to be enough to carry him? Because no doubt Z1 is going to be looking to get a little bit of retribution. And if we know anything about that big snap, is that once Mama Snap wants something, damn near nothing can stop her.
Introducing his opponent, all the way from Herford, Deutschland, standing at an impressive 6 foot 4 inches, weighing in at 268 pounds. A chill wind blows this way for Z Bonnie!
Z-Phonic coming out to not only a roar of applause from the crowd, but also coming out looking like she is ready for some fierce action in that ring.
Indeed, wearing tactical clothes. Huh.
No doubt she's going to have the power advantage over Cipher, but from what we've seen from Cipher in the past, he is a slippery individual. Very good at wrestling around you, very good at getting out of people's clutches, and once he does, that just gives him the opportunity to twist you up into so many different ways.
Now let's see if they're ready to go. And there's the bell. Locking up straight away.
So we're going to start off with potentially Z's power going up against Cypher's technique, but do not underestimate Z on that latter half, because she knows how to wrestle as well. Pretty damn well, as I would say so.
Getting in there with a forearm butt. Really keeping that wrist locked up. Oh, and then snapmare right into a chin lock.
But Cipher showing early on that while Z is certainly skilled in that department, he, I think, pound for pound, just has the advantage. Though, as I say that, Z able to fight her way back up. Few elbows to the gut to get herself out of that chin lock. But while she did escape it, a couple of punches to the face there from Cipher to keep her staggered before going for the arm, twisting it up into a wrist lock.
Really keeping that wrist tight. Really, really yanking on it. Oh, and trying to pull it back into a hammerlock. Looks like she's got it. Oh, and going in with some elbows.
Well, Cipher thought it would be fun to kick her while he had her in that wrist lock. I guess Z thinks it's fun to just clubber him in the back of the head there with those strikes.
Now, switching over to a headlock. I mean, if you want a wrestling match, you've got one. And again, going in with some strikes.
Oh god, big Mama Snap just using Cipher's head there like a punching bag.
Looks like Cipher, though, able to slip around and reverse the headlock. Now he's going to return a favor.
Oh, well, I guess it was so fun for her, so I thought he would give it a try. Oh, and a knee right to the nose there.
Coming off the ropes and huge drop kick.
Oh, and despite Z's size and power advantage, Cypher's been the one to get her down twice.
Goes for the cover, only gets one.
He might have gotten her down twice before she's gotten him down once, but she did not let that pin stay whatsoever.
She's shouting, "Get off me!"
Oof. Huge arm breaker there.
Yeah, dropping that knee there. Oh, 190 pounds right on the arm there, right on the bicep.
He getting frustrated.
Yeah,
how
I think
that's
that just
been
might have
going.
made him. I think that might have just made him more mad than anything.
Anger can give you aggression, sometimes focus, but it can also make you make mistakes. Gotta be keeping your head in the game in there. One huge punch and down goes Cipher.
Yeah, if there was a list of people I wouldn't want to get angry in the ring, Z is pretty high up on that list, and we saw right there why. And that's another reason why. Hoisting Cipher up with that one-arm powerbomb.
And Z's not done yet, going to the ropes, coming in with the H-bomb.
Oh, she just threw herself down at him, all that weight coming down elbow first into his face.
Going to cover him up. 1, 2, no, just 2.
Cipher there might have gotten lucky there. If any less lucky, that shot could have knocked him clean out. But even then, he's in no rush to get back up. I really think he might be seeing stars right now. Oh, no, wait. Playing possum
Rolled
there.
up here. 1, 2, no, just 2.
Oh, small
Trying to be
package almost
sneaky,
claimed
but
another
not-
victim there.
Not quite going to be enough.
That tactical mind of Cipher able to lure Z into a false sense of security, and I don't think Z appreciated that. And no, she did not.
Just pouncing on him and giving him the business on the ground, pounding it in there.
Z with that tactical mind as well, and having her opponent outsmart her like that, no doubt going to make her angry. And oh no! And then dropping all of that weight down with the leg drop right across the chest.
You know, I'd like to see Cipher drive a hovercraft one day.
What makes you say that?
Because then it would be a hovercraft full of eel.
That is dreadful. I want to apologize, folks.
Yeah, well, if I have to smell that smell, you can take one of my corny jokes.
Yeah, maybe you should get one of their corn dogs. Maybe that'll make you feel better.
Oh! Z goes in, Cipher pulls the ropes down, and Z goes over.
There's that tactical mind of Cipher again. He outmaneuvered Big Mama Snap, managed to get her charging, and then used her own momentum against her. And just as I was saying he was smart, there he is now spending his time taunting in the center of the ring instead of going on the attack. But I guess smarts and arrogance are, well, they can be sides of the same coin.
One would think this would have to be the game plan, and Intel's assigned to Cipher though. Find new ways to frustrate Z.
Looks like his latest tactic is to just slip out of the ring as Z gets back in.
Well, some people might call that a tactical retreat. Some people might call him a chicken. But regardless, it is keeping him out of Z's grasp, at least for the moment.
Would it be chicken of the sea?
You know, Kevin, it's a long way down from this van.
I don't know why Cipher just did that, but it left
I
him
guess-
wide open, and Z is
Okay.
right there to capitalize.
For every bit as smart he is arrogant. Oh no, he's not going to do this. Oh my god!
And a massive heat seeker.
She used all of that 260 pounds to spike his head into the canvas. You would have thought Soldier would have briefed his tag team partner on not doing stuff like that against Z. Send him off.
And off we go to the corner.
I'm amazed he's still on his feet after getting driven down like that.
Yeah, I think he had an idea of how this was going to go, and it hasn't gone that way.
God, I can just hear Soldier in the background now, face palming over what his partner was doing.
Now Z going in with the knees, pounding him in there in that corner, not letting up at all. And down goes Cipher. Z gonna pick him right back up, and oh, she's gonna hang him up in a tree of woe.
Oh, that is a dangerous position, especially with Z heading to the opposite side of the ring.
Oh, looks like she's gonna go coast to coast on the pin train, and oh, there's the toe missile kick.
Boots to face, back of the head, the turnbuckle. I don't know if Cipher even knows where he is right now.
Yeah, he's probably seeing little starfish dancing around his head.
He's going to be needing a medic, and it's a good thing for him that Z is a qualified one. But that also just means she knows every single possible way to hurt someone.
But knowing
But
how
he's right
angered
back
Z
up.
is, knowing how angered Z is, she'll probably send Lavarka.
Oh, Cipher
Wait.
goes in quick, manages to wrap her up in a sleeper.
And just like that, at the start of the match, I said he's a slippery individual, and he proved it right there.
Suzuki style has it locked in, but decides just to toss her.
Oh, that was some power as well there. He had to get some good leverage to get her up and over like that.
Oh, this isn't good. Gonna grab her up. And
Legs hooked, arms. Oh god, he's not.
here we
gonna
go.
do this, is he?
Curb stomp.
Oh. Boot to the back, driving her face first into the canvas, and he's not done there.
Nope, it is the camel clutch. And I believe this is the move that defeated Vex in his last match, if I remember correctly.
Well, that's a much bigger person he has to lock it in on, but it looks like he's managed it. He's got the arms over the legs, but
Oh, Z's standing up. She's standing up.
You're refusing to give up.
Oh no, she's
She's
not going to fall
up
over.
and
Oh,
down on top of him.
That was all of Z's body weight right on top of Cypher's rib cage as well. But he's not stopping. He's going right back in for it.
Another sleeper hold here.
Cypher running on adrenaline, able to latch back onto her before she could get back up, and Z might have spent the remainder of her energy escaping that camel clutch. And she's fading.
He might be out.
Officials checking on her. There's not much life in there, it looks like.
Oh, wait.
No, wait, no,
Back up.
Z's getting a second wind, able to get those elbows right into the ribs there. But again, able to escape a submission hold, but Cypher's the one that's in the better position at the moment.
The damage may already be done.
But Cypher might have spent a little bit too much energy there, staying on the assault, and oh.
Oh, what's this?
Is he actually begging? Oh, come on.
Nope, it's a feint. A little bit of trickiness.
What type of behavior
or
is that?
slipperiness, as you said earlier.
What type of behavior is that from a... I would have him dishonorably discharged just for doing that.
Well, I mean, if it gives you an advantage, it wasn't illegal.
Yeah, but come on, you gotta have at least some sense of dignity.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you also got to have your head on and not realize that, and not, fall for something like that. Goes for a cover, only getting 2.
And that shocked expression from Cipher kind of says it all.
And now Cipher on the top rope.
Ich machte das fertig.
It looks like Z is done with this whole matter here.
Yeah,
But she's going to have to do something about it. Cipher up on the top rope. Oh, but he's waiting a little too long. She's right up in there.
He doesn't realize that she's up. Oh no, oh no. This is a dangerous position.
Is up there, pounding him from behind, and he goes down to the turnbuckle, and she's got him, and backbreaker on the top rope.
No.
He hits the turnbuckle and goes down.
Oh, she might have snapped him in half over that turnbuckle.
And he hit the unpadded part too.
I don't even think Z needs to go out though. I think he's done after that. Not only did that lower back hit the unpadded part of the turnbuckle, he crumpled to the outside of the ring like a sack of potatoes. Z now throwing him back into the ring, but this might just be a foregone conclusion at this point.
And following up right back in.
Cipher trying to drag himself away, but I think any bit of mercy that Z might have had left in her system is completely gone.
This is bad news for Cipher. This is going to be it right here, whatever this is. Got him up, and atomic drop. And if his back wasn't already hurting, it is now.
Yeah, she already snapped it in half. What's a little bit of just compressing it gonna do anymore?
And we're still not done. Going to pick him up again. Got him up, he slips out of it. Somehow able to get out of it, pull her down into a backstabber. I thought he was done.
No, I do not know where he's getting this, where he is getting this energy from. Are we sure he's not electrically charged? Is he one of those eels? Does he have that little thing to just zap him back into shape?
No, he doesn't.
Well, folks, there's a mystery to me then.
Cipher is a moray eel, not an electric eel. Oh, and basement drop kick there.
The more you know from UFW's. I'm not actually sure what field the acknowledgement of eels is.
And going in with a hammer and anvil.
Driving those elbows into the side of the neck there.
Oh, knowing who all the wrestlers are is part of my job.
Good grief! Hidden blade driving his forearm into the back of her head. She might be out.
This could very well be the moment Cipher needs in this match.
Oh, he might be looking to finish it here. He's sizing her up.
Here he comes.
Oh God!
Oh, and a massive punt kick. And here comes the cover. This has to be it right here. 1,
She's got to
2,
be out of it.
3, no!
No!
What?
Somehow she kicks out.
That was 2 big hits to the head there. Like you said, she should be out.
If Cipher wasn't stunned before, he is now.
And he's just going to unload those punches going in there.
A little bit of frustration, a little bit of desperation between each of those punches, but Z somehow able to find an opening. Oh no.
Oh, massive power bomb. After that combo, well, maybe the tables are turning again here. I don't even know anymore with this match. Oh, and there's the supply drop. Got him covered up. This could be it right here. 1, 2, 3, and that'll do it.
Here is your winner by pinfall, Z Phonic!
Well, like
What
or
a
hate the
display of
play here.
perseverance.
Just a reminder to everybody, please remove any scripted items you don't need, AOs, HUDs, anything like that. We'd appreciate that greatly. Help us keep things running smooth.
It doesn't matter if you like or hate the guy, and despite some of his antics in the match, Cipher did take everything Z threw at him and kept on fighting for it. In the end, Z's determination proved to be just that little bit too much for him.
That is true, but I mean, he made her work for it, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Once again, what a display of perseverance by Z there.
Well, anyway, we have another partner to thank, so if we could just have your attention for a moment, please.
That we do, because UFW is a proud sponsor of Percade. Come on, come all to Michelle's Percade, a place where we got it all. Thrilling roller coasters, carnival rides, bowling, table games, over 100 arcades, bi-weekly and monthly events, and so much more. It'll be easy to lose track of time as you enjoy relaxing, having fun among the many things to do. So come on over, bring your friends, grab a few high scores. There's always something for everyone at the Percade.
Indeed. Do go check them out. Supporting our partners supports us. And it looks like we have a new official now. Anyway, let's get on to our next match.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match this evening is going to be an Iron Man match! Explain the rules. This match has a set time limit. The wrestler who scores the most points by pinfall or submission before the time expires will be declared the winner. Making his way to the ring, hailing from Highland Park, Texas, at a height of 6 feet 4 inches, weighing 292 pounds, brings that symphony of boost or crescendo for Tonka!
Well, the quote-unquote ring maestro getting the crowd's reaction that I was expecting, and I think he was expecting as well. But knowing Tonka, he's just going to soak it all up and he's going to enjoy every single second of it.
Of course he is.
You know, one day I'll understand the mind of the high and mighty Evos. I think they're better than everyone else, but today will not be that day.
Well, I mean, they are better than everybody else.
You know that also includes you.
I know.
A little bit of humility there from Connoisseur of Punching, ladies and gentlemen. But regardless of many people's opinions on him, we cannot deny the fact that Tonka has a lot going for him. He's well over 6 foot tall, nearly 300 pounds, a lot of power, a lot of technique, a lot of skill. But is that going to be enough to take down his opponent tonight?
Get out of here, you goddamn jackass.
And introducing his opponent, from way out at Green River, Wyoming, at a height of 6 feet 7 inches, weighing in at 283 pounds, tougher than this, Dwight Iron
And I do not think that the reaction for Slade could have been any different than it was for Tonka. Sounds like every single one boot he got, right there got several shots.
However, I am noticing Dwight still having that brace on his knee. Will that be a problem for him in this match?
Knowing how much we know about Tonka, how we would definitely love to have something that can equalise the match for him, he might have a point there.
Oh, I mean that knee brace may as well be round and have like alternating red and white rings to it.
It could prove the difference maker. It could prove it's just something that slows down Dwight before his victory. We do not know yet. Both of these guys, well over 6 feet, both of them damn near 300 pounds, both of them big powerhouses, but they do it in such different ways. The technical suplex centered style of Tonka versus the brawling style of Dwight is going to be a big clash of styles here, but I've got a feeling it's going to be hard hitting regardless.
Let's see if they're ready to go. Once again, this is an Iron Man match. There will be a 20-minute time limit, and whoever gets the most falls in that 20 minutes will win the match.
Exactly, you get a pinfall or submission, that's a point for you. If your opponent gets counted out or disqualified, that's also a point for you.
All right, let's see if they're ready to go. That is an important note. This is not a no DQ match, even though a DQ won't end the match.
No, a DQ will just hurt you, but at the same time, if you do enough damage with that DQ, it could help you in the long run.
It's all part of the strategy. Risk and reward. As they size each other up here. Let's see who will strike first.
Now, if you get frustrated and just shove the referee, that's not going to do you any favours, and let's hope neither of them end up doing that tonight.
And going for a wrist lock here, really wrenching it in there, going in for some kicks in it too, really trying to work it over here.
And right from the beginning, the technical advantage of Tonka was saying that Dwight, they're surprisingly able to reverse it.
Giving him some of the same treatment there, and pulling him back into a hammerlock.
Not only reversing it, but looking like he might be out wrestling Tonka here. that might be a bit of a blow to the Ring Maestro's ego if it goes on for too long.
Absolutely.
Dwight, it's a must, because if Tonka's able to get a hold of that leg, it could be bad news for Dwight.
But at the same time, if Tonka gives Dwight any space, one big haymaker and that could turn the tide.
Although right now, Tonka with that headlock really wrenching on it. They're backing up towards the ropes.
Sending Tonka off to the ropes now.
Oh, and the ropes again. Right into a stiff arm, and down he goes.
And that is the size and strength of Tonka. He might not be a slugger like Dwight is, but he is still a big brick wall of a wrestler, so you've got to keep that in mind.
Down to the ground we go. Oh, and getting back up. Off to the
Sending
ropes.
Slade off to the ropes again.
And up right into another stiff arm.
And Tonka here might be trying to make a statement here. Not only beat Dwight, but beat him at his own game.
There is the B-flat splash.
No, but it looks like he missed it.
Oh, indeed. Just barely missed it.
Well, the only flat thing there are his pectorals after slamming onto the canvas like that. Oh, no. 283 pounds coming in, full head of steam with that seated clothesline.
Now going for the pickup. Off to the ropes. Coming on the rebound, dodging that.
Oh,
off to the ropes again. And, able to trip him up with a chop block.
Right to the back of the bad knee as well, but he got that arm in there pretty good.
Coming in again. And this time nailing the B-flat splash. Going in for the pin. 1, 2. Just 2.
Well, the crowd not liking it, but you cannot fault the strategy there, because if you give Dwight any momentum, bad knee or not, that is like a freight train coming at you. You take out that knee, you take out that advantage.
Got him in a chin lock, going in with the hammer and anvil.
And both of these two similar size, similar strength, but once Tonka's got that better position, he's just going to have the advantage, as you're seeing it right there. Oh, wait, he's got the arm around the neck.
Got him in the fade to pianissimo.
Got that arm, right, the bicep, all around the neck there, squeezing him, trying to turn the lights off, but Dwight's trying to fight out of it.
Up, and he's able to.
Now that's the question. If he had managed to knock out Dwight there, does he have to back off and let him revive, or could he go for a pinfall immediately after?
Off the ropes. Tonka pulls the ropes down, and Dwight goes over.
And that is one of the weaknesses of Dwight's freight train tactic there. Once he gets going, it's difficult to stop him, even for himself. But is this smart of Tonka now, giving Dwight a chance to recover and get back on the apron, especially with the clock ticking?
I don't know, but he's certainly going in with the aggression. Now off to the ropes, coming in, and Dwight able to take him down and start giving him the business on the ground.
And that is what he gets for not staying on Dwight.
So far, no falls for anybody.
Oh, and I think the timer has just crossed the 15-minute mark.
15 minutes to go, and still no falls as they're bottled up in the corner.
Well, the falls could come early, or they could come lightning quick at the end. You just don't quite know. They can come out of nowhere. Now, Dwight sending Tonka off to the corner. Tonka's head bouncing off the top turnbuckle. And
Massive punching lariat there.
And those lariats, those are Dwight's bread and butter there.
Trying to cover him up. 1, 2, just 2.
Tonka there spending the energy to kick out, and that's another part of the strategy. You got to think. Sometimes it might be better to take the fall or to tap out just to conserve your strength. But in that occasion, I guess he thought otherwise.
Oh, and coming in with that huge leg drop. Giving up a fall is a huge risk, though. You got to have to, especially if it'll put you behind.
It is, but again, you got to weigh the risk and reward there. It's a difficult thing, especially to do in the heat of the moment.
Okay, Dwight's picking him up and right down into a neck breaker.
Oh, got hold of that leg now, pulling it up, going for the pin.
Only getting 2 out of it.
Well, we saw earlier Tonka playing a bit of Dwight's game with the slugging, but now we're seeing a bit of it from Dwight as well. A bit more the technical side.
Tonka slipping out of the ring to take a breather.
I don't think Dwight's going to back off and let him spend that for too long, though.
Nope, he doesn't. He slides across the ring into him. And that could have done quite a bit of damage. Tonka is now on the ground. And Dwight is going to go out, looks like.
Oh, no, this is... Folks, that is nearly 300 pounds. A cat on that rope. Tonka's in the water for it if he doesn't move out of the way.
And,
Oh!
diving elbow drop, but no. Tonka catches him up and puts him right down with a power slam.
Tonka there with the accuracy, the power, able to use Dwight's own momentum to power slam him into the canvas. Oh, not the canvas, sorry, the dirt. And then Oronagiing right onto the apron. That was the small of his back right against the steel pole there.
Now Tonka back in the ring. And Dwight get back in. Count is at 4, and he's back in.
That might have been a mistake. He might have got back in there a bit too early. Oh.
Right into that Pitbull powerbomb. Got him covered up. 1, 2, 3, and that'll be 1 for Tonka.
Yeah, I think that was definitely a mistake. I said earlier, sometimes you got to back off and let yourself conserve energy. I think Dwight got in there just a little bit too early.
Now Tonka with the advantage.
And Tonka not going to back off and let Dwight get back up, going right for the leg instead.
Really pounding that in there, driving that knee right into the thigh, and then following it right into a heel hook.
Dwight still feeling the effect of that Pitbull powerbomb, unable to mount any kind of defense.
Right on Dwight's knee as he's trying to get back to the ropes here. This could be the trouble that Dwight could start facing with that
2,
knee of his.
3, 4, and I'm surprised Tonka let that go.
He's got a lead right now. Why would he throw it away?
Well, that's the thing. He could have held it on for the 5 count. Yeah, he's going to get disqualified, but that little bit of extra damage could help him later on in the match. You never know.
Or he could just stay on the offensive and not let Dwight get a fall.
Oh, in this type
Dwight
of match,
crawling to the corner.
In this type of match, you got to think several steps ahead. One DQ for you could lead to a couple submission victories.
And Tonka goes coast to coast, getting in there with that splash, now going in with the chops. Oh, not done yet. Going to wrap the knee around the rope, and that's the bad knee, too.
And then a blatant violation of the rules right in front of the official as well. with the lead that Tonka has, he can afford to use those tactics there.
Oh, he's got Dwight up and right down into a fisherman's driver. And now going to pin him up. One, two. No, just two.
Dwight just barely able to get out of that pin, and well, as he did it, we did go past the 10-minute mark. So far, 1-1 to Tonka, and from the looks of it, Dwight's going to have a lot of trouble getting that advantage back if Tonka stays on this kind of offense.
And got him up again.
The power of Tonka able to get that big cat up there, but Dwight says no.
Dwight able to get out of it, now down on the ground, and now he's gonna go in for a punch, gets blocked, but follows it up with a lariat.
You only need one leg to throw yourself at your opponent like that.
You can already tell Dwight is starting to feel it in that bad knee. This could be trouble if he's not able to keep it going.
Well, enough of those lariats. He's going to take Tonka's head off, and then I don't think a bad knee is going to hurt regardless.
And right into a backbreaker.
Yeah, that knee's playing in there. Dwight unable to go right from... Oh, no, wait.
He's got him up for the last roundup. And here comes to cover him up. This could be a point for Dwight here if he pulls it off. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. They are tied up again.
Even on one leg able to land that, but yeah, look, that might have come at a cost. Because unlike with Tonka was able to stay on the offense after we got his pinfall. Dwight unable to do the same, at least for the moment.
Off the ropes and really just getting in there, punching. We got fisticuffs here. Yes. More of the punching, please.
Now, most people, I would say, don't get into a punch fight with Dwight, but it looks like Tonka's winning, vote. Dwight able to fire back.
Just trading blows. And, Dwight's got a hold of him, sitting into the ropes. They both go to the ropes, coming in, and, dodging that, off to the ropes again. And they both kick each other.
Both of them had the same idea. Both of them going for a big boot, and both of them getting a boot to the face as a result.
Let's see what's going to happen here.
And with both of them down, if that ends in a double counter, does that mean they both get a point, or do they both lose a point? I don't quite know how that works.
I'm guessing they would both score? I don't know.
No, that's not going to help either of them, actually.
Nope, they're tied as it is. Looks like Tonka's closer to getting up, though.
And with only 5 minutes remaining as well. But yeah, Tonka able to get up first thanks to not having one knee severely damaged. But Dwight able to, with the help of the ropes, able to get back up.
Now, up against the ropes. Fatigue setting in for both of them. Neither of them really making a move right now. And now they both go in again.
And oh, God, he goes
Tonka
right back for the
able to
knee.
land another chop block on that bad knee.
And a reminder to folks: if this ends in a tie, they will have to go to sudden death, and the match will have to have a winner. There is going to be no draw here.
Dragon Screw again targeting that bad leg. Tonka now sees his target and is going to attack it relentlessly.
Yeah, I think Tonka's realized, stop trying to turn this into a pure wrestling match. Just go for the knee and keep him down.
Now just stomping on that bad knee. He's not letting up. Oh, the brace comes off as he starts to grind his foot into that knee.
What little support, well, whatever support for that knee brace gave Dwight is now gone. That knee's even more vulnerable.
And Tonka just laughing down there.
And honestly, Tonka could spend the next 2 minutes just going for that knee and then back off and let Dwight get counted out.
And going for the pickup here.
Oh, no, wait.
And Dwight rolls him up. One, two. And no, it's not quite enough.
And that might have, oh, God.
Oh, but Tonka goes right to the ropes, comes back with that massive drop kick, not letting that slow him down a bit. Now going to cover him up. This could be one for Tonka here. 1, 2, no.
And that only a small package. That could have been Dwight's final chance to get some kind of lead.
Now Tonka going in with some hard chops.
Dwight not even able to stay on his feet there.
Oh, Dwight able to take him down with that spear. Now going to cover him up.
If this gets him a
1,
pinfall.
2, and no. Two minutes remain. Somebody's got to get a score here.
Yeah, it might take Dwight 2 minutes to get back up. No, wait, he's able to get back on that one leg. Schoolboy roll up.
Oh, Tonka's got Dwight rolled up. 1, 2. Oh, not quite.
Both of them going for those quick pinfalls, and well, you can see why. There's only barely over a minute remaining.
Get up, cowboy.
I don't know if that's smart. He might have wanted to stay on Dwight. He's giving him a chance to get some kind of vertical base again.
Comes off the ropes and oh! Dwight able to pick him up and put him down. Now going in, kicking at the leg. But does Dwight have enough time?
I don't know. He's got...
Greetings from the Double Cross Ranch, Muttley.
It looks like Dwight returning the favor with the knee pain.
Spinning
with
toe.
That spinning toe.
Can Tonka hold on though? He's got about 30 seconds left at most.
And looks like Dwight's got it wrapped up in a Green River Bend.
Oh, that last 30 seconds is going to feel like an eternity for him. Can he hold out?
Center ring with nowhere to go either.
Clock is ticking.
He's tapping. That'll be one for Dwight.
And with 10 seconds left on the clock, I think that's got to be it.
There's the bell. That's time. And Dwight looks like he'll take it 2-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner by a score of 2 falls to 1, Dwight Slade!
And there you go.
Oh, Dwight coming out on top, but at what cost? The knee brace came off. You can see there he's not even able to stand at the moment. Yes, he might have won the battle, but what is that going to do for the rest of his career if he keeps taking hits like that to the leg? But for the moment, it looks like he's able to get back up. He might be okay.
I think for a guy like Dwight, I think that's all that matters.
Tonka wasting no time retreating into the back. His grand performance on the big stage looks like it was a bit of a flop tonight.
Somehow Dwight able to get in there and get it done, but at what cost? Will this end up being a Pyrrhic victory? We'll just have to see.
Even then, impressive, innovative offense to come up with all that pain to his leg and still come up with a devastating move to make Tonka tap out.
Oh, indeed. Anyway, we do have another partner we need to thank, so if we could just have your attention for a moment, please.
UFW is sponsored by the Golden Stallion. The Golden Stallion is an upscale, elegant, and refined atmosphere and second life for furs alike. Since its inception, the Golden Stallion has grown to over 1,000 members worldwide and hosts a wide variety of unique events and get-togethers. We are an active, vibrant community that prides itself on inclusivity and diversity with shared core passions for polite conversation, positivity, and refinement. From the beautiful beaches to the French architecture and gardens, you'll find a welcoming community. So, from us to you, welcome to the Golden Stallion. You belong here.
Indeed. Do go check them out. Supporting our partners supports us. Anyway, I do believe it is main event time. Who's ready for a main event at this breakout? Well, definitely sounds like everybody's ready for a main event. Let's head down to the ring and get it going.
Ladies and gentlefers, it's the Breakout main event! This match is going to be a best 2 out of 3 falls for the UFW Women's World Championship! Ladies, make your way to the ring.
Well, the UFW Nation wasting no time in letting their feelings felt, and well, I gotta say I agree with them. You all know my feelings towards this individual. I share it with all of you, but you cannot deny the facts. She is powerful, she is ferocious, she is technically sound and gifted in the ring. But despite all of that, the way that Marissa Tyranor has her very loud manager likes to remind us, NDT, the way her and her manager have been conducting themselves as of late, I can only pray that tonight is the night where she finally gets home.
That was quite the sign that he had when they came out.
So, yeah, that was quite a sign. I'm starting to think that that Banshee is more cheerleader than manager at this point. good thing we're out in the open, because this reaction to UFW's Women's Champion would have blown the roof off if we had one. UFW Nation absolutely elated to see Escalada, and why wouldn't they be one of UFW's most beloved competitors? Fast, agile, full of energy, and she's going to need all of that if she wants to take down NDT.
Introducing our competitors for this evening. In the corner to my right, accompanied by the ring, by her manager, Safi Tafi, hailing from Alexandria, Egypt, at a height of 6'4", weighing in at 235 pounds. She is the Apex Tigress, NDT! And introducing, in the corner to my left, from the jungles of South Mexico, standing at a height of 5'11" tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, she is known as La Reina de la Velocidad, your current women's champion, Escalata! Your official for this evening, Valencia Alexander.
All right, let's see if they're all ready to go.
Always ready. Meow meow.
Ring the bell. Now!
There's the bell. NDT tries to go in first, gets dodged, and Escarlata comes in on the back end with a slide there. Then following it up with a leg drop. Off the ropes again with a splash into a pin. And no count, I don't think.
Well, both of them starting this off fast. Unfortunately for NDT, Escalada is just that much faster. One-on-one for the UFW Women's Champion, and I pray to God it stays one-on-one, because the last thing we need is that manager outside getting involved in any way.
And right in there with a big boot from NDT. Now off the ropes. Tries to go in for a knee drop, but Escarlata slips away.
Aiming right for Escalada's face, though, looked like, but yeah, thank God she moved out of the way.
Escarlata comes off the ropes with a super kick, taking advantage of that moment. Now off the ropes again. But no, NDT's ready with a sweeping leg. Or sweeping the leg, even.
I was about to say, the Apex Predator isn't going to be able to do anything if she cannot catch Escalada, but she was able to catch her there.
That could be bad news for Escarlata if NDT has figured out how to stop her in her tracks like that. Now she's got her wrapped up in a crossface.
Do not underestimate the women's champion. For as powerful as NDT is, I dare say Escalada's determination is even stronger.
No.
Trying to get to the ropes.
It's just inches away there.
Really reaching for it. Might just have it. And she's got it.
And is NDT going to let go? Of course not.
Taking the count all the way 3, 4.
And it's always remarkable to see someone who calls himself the Apex Predator having to take every little shortcut that they can, but hey, it works, I guess.
At the end of the day, it's about who walks out here with the gold.
Unfortunately, that is true for this matchup. But if NDT did get herself disqualified there, it would have been 1 fall to Escalada, but it looks like she doesn't want to. She didn't want to take that route.
Off the ropes, and Escarlata comes off the ropes. The feline kick now going to.
She got all of that right to
Cover her
the
up.
face of NDT.
1, 2,
And that's a free count.
3, and a quick fall for Escarlata. But this is a 2 out of 3 falls match, so she needs to get one more.
Even still, right out the bat there, that early on, getting a free count. What is that going to do to NDT's confidence in this match? If this was 1 fall, that would have been it. And I'm starting to think that NDT might not be. Oh God! For a moment, I was about to say I thought she wasn't as ready for her as she thought she was, but apparently so now.
Just going in there with those huge punches on the ground, giving Escarlata the business.
And you can see right there, she is angry because even though the match isn't over, she kind of got humiliated there after such a quick pinfall.
Well, this is do or die for NDT now. She now has to get 2 falls in a row. Escarlata just needs 1.
And, oh God!
Massive discus lariat there.
Escalada was able to roll through that suplex, use its momentum to her advantage, but she ran right into that lariat.
Going for the cover. 1, just 1.
But like you said, do or die. Not only does she have to get 2 pinfalls, but if she loses here tonight, you got to mention what's that going to do to her mindset? She's based everything on winning here tonight. If she loses, that could be catastrophic for her.
This is true, but you know, the match isn't over till the bell rings. Now would not be a good time to write anybody off in this match. Coming off the ropes, and oh, massive knee strike. Now going for the cover up.
Still only a 1 count. And the UFW Nation, no one in this arena happy to see Escalada on the back foot, except probably one person.
Now going for the pickup.
She may be on the back foot currently, but she's not in the back foot and where it matters the most.
And NDT using that weight advantage of hers for the corner splash. Now flipping her upside down into a trio position. This is very dangerous positioning for Escalada.
Now just going in for a bunch of kicks. Just pounding in there. Not much Escarlata can do about it. Every one of those kicks slamming her head back against the bottom turnbuckle.
Oh God, the referee's going to want to get in there and break that up. Escalada, she is in the ropes.
Oh. Massive backstabber as Escarlata comes all the way down out of the tree of woe to the ground, to the mat, and right into the knees on her way down.
Yeah, but Escalada's gone through so much work. She hasn't been the UFW's women's champion for month after month if she was just going to crumble this easily.
Perhaps the earlier fall to Escarlata has reinvigorated NDT in this match, as she is just pure aggression at this point.
I'm willing to bet she went into this match thinking she was going to win 2-0, and that plan went right out the window. So, yeah, she's just extra angry now because of that.
A flurry of punches and elbows. Escarlata looking a little unstable, but NDT's not done. Getting in there with a Night Bloom combo, and down goes Escarlata again.
Got her right in the temple with that last kick, but Escalada still proving she's not a quitter. She's getting back up, but NDT's waiting for her.
Oh, right in there. The black mask putting her right back down. Going for the cover once more here.
That could have knocked her out.
2, 3. That's 1 for NDT. They're now tied up. Next fall wins.
Oh, the crowd is not happy to hear that.
It is now do or die for both of them. Whoever gets the next fall wins the women's title. But Escarlata not looking good at all. Although NDT looks like she's starting to feel it now too. Perhaps in the arm there.
That's one of the differences between these two. NDT's got one person cheering for her now. Escarlata's got the entire UFW nation, and that could give her the energy to pull through. Yeah, it might not seem like much, but that encouragement of your fans can push you to just take that extra step to victory.
Escarlata sees NDT coming, leaps over her, goes to the ropes on the other side. Able to get a drop kick in there.
Just like that, Escarlata, damn near having eyes in the back of her head, able to catch her NDT off guard there.
Oh, and big super kick there. Coming in again for an Insuigiri, but Escarlata rolls away from it.
Escarlata just barely managing to stop her head getting taken clean off of her shoulders.
Not able to dodge that kick, though. Now,
gotta be
he's
careful
got
here.
her set up for something here.
They're going for that deterrent cutter.
Oh, got her up, and no. Escarlata able to come up swinging.
Escarlata realizing what was about to happen. She got the hell out of that position as quickly as she could.
Was that a moonwalk into a DDT?
Escarlata styling on NDT. Escarlata styling on NDT there. That could be it.
Going for the cover. 1,
1, 2.
2, and no, the shoulder comes up.
Oh, could you have imagined just the reaction from not only the audience but NDT if the match had ended with a moonwalk DDT?
Well, it didn't.
And Escarlata, she might seem like an energetic mad woman, but she is a genius in that ring. She knows to stay on NDT. And
Ooh.
no.
Massive lariat from NDT there, putting Escarlata on the ground. Oh, and looks like NDT's going to go wrap her up in a camel clutch.
That is dead center of the ring as well. Over 230 pounds on Escarlata's back, wrenching back on her.
No!
Oh, tapping. From
Larissa,
Escarlata so far.
Just tap.
Larissa screaming at Escarlata to give up, but if I know Escarlata, she is not going to give up for anything. I think she would rather pass out than give up.
Fine. You want to suffer? I'll oblige you.
NDT not letting.
NDT, I think realizing that Escarlata too stubborn to give up, and that might have just frustrated NDT even more. So far, she hasn't managed to break the spirit of Escarlata, and that might be making her reckless.
Oh, Escarlata sweeps the leg. This could be a huge opportunity for Escarlata to turn this around.
Or maybe having prayed that she can't intimidate, that she can't break, that I think that made NDT a little bit reckless there. She made a mistake. She left herself wide open.
Escarlata going up to the top rope.
And this is Escarlata's bread and butter, waiting to pounce, waiting for NDT to get back to her feet. Off the top rope.
And Escarlata comes off that top rope with a flying lariat. Now she's up on the opposite corner.
But it looks like Escalada's having to take an extra moment to steady herself there. That camel clutch might have worn her down a bit.
Flying Bulldog off of that corner.
But regardless, able to drive NDT's face into the canvas. And yeah, look, she isn't nipping right up to those corners again.
Going up to the third corner there. Oh, right into a flying crossbody.
She might not be getting his moves off with as much speed as usual, but they are working. NDT is on the back foot here, and we know what happens after Escalada goes up to that turnbuckle the fourth time.
But she's really slow right now. If NDT can see it coming, she could be able to counter it.
Off the top
Meow
rope.
go round.
And there it was. Tried to go for the Meowga round, but NDT saw it coming this time. Able to put her down on the ground out of the backbreaker. Goes in. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no. Oh.
NDT will be the new women's champ.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your new UFW Women's Champion, the Apex Tigress, NDT!
I don't know if that was instinct. I don't know if she reacted willingly, but oh no, she caught her midair with that Meowgo, from the Meowgo round, and just nailed her with that backbreaker.
And there you go. I think it was like you said earlier, that camel clutch did the damage. And with Escarlata's speed gone, well, there you go. You saw what happened.
Oh, just the look on their faces right now. Oh my god, I can't bear to look at them. I don't like it, but by the skin of her teeth, and I literally mean that, the skin of her teeth, she managed to get the win there. Seeing her with the gold, seeing Safi so smug, you know what? I hope she's happy. I hope she's happy.
The era of survival for the fittest has begun. That means you fight, you endure, and you survive.
No, I hope she's, fine. She can be proud of herself. I hope she's proud of herself. She proved her point. Survival of the fittest. It only cost her, all the people that supported her on the way, but she got what she wanted. She's leaving with the gold. There's no denying that.
Oh, isn't that what matters at the end of the day?
For some, yeah, it is. For some of you, it is. She, like I said, she's leaving with the gold. She's leaving with the title. I'm not going to deny that. But every single person in this building knows who their real champion is. She might not have the gold, but she's still the champion as far as they're concerned. Just not wearing the gold. It's
I mean, I don't know. I saw who walked out there with the belt. And there you go. Quite the turn of events here at the end of the night here for UFW Breakout II.
A goddamn sour note to end the night.
But that will be our show tonight, UFW Nation. I hope you all enjoyed all of that amazing action tonight. All kinds of great stuff as per usual here at UFW. I hope you all had a great time. My name is Kroven, connoisseur of the punching, also here with...
Yeah, I'm Alex Scott here. I'm glad to be here. Glad you're here, folks. Who else we got up here?
Your Sin City Construction Ringtail, Sylvia Nux, and we cannot forget...
Your dead, collecting, condemned, ring announcer for this evening, Roxanne Jennifer Folks.
Great having all of you here with me. Great having all of you out there as well. I hope you all had a great time tonight. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Lots of great stuff. Lots of great matches. Kinds of stuff you don't see very often around here. But it's always great to see this action. Hope you all had a great time tonight. Do want to see you all at future shows, although we will be taking a little break for the rest of the week. So we will be back next week, I think. Check our social media, like Discord, Twitter, all that details.
Taking a week off. We're too sore.
Hope
Yeah,
everybody.
I think we're going to need that week off.
Yep. Hope everybody has a good evening and a good weekend. Meet and greet will begin momentarily.